Johanna's on vacation. She's in the Caribbean. She'll be back on Monday. Corey's sitting in. We are live on the Tracy's Collision Cam. We have the I Do IQ Challenge coming up after 7:30 this morning. We have a couple that I can't wait to talk to them. They met on the show on Why Am I Still Single? And they have been together for a couple of years now. And I guess they just moved in with each other here recently. So
heating up.
Huh?
Heating up.
Oh, yes, heating up. So they're going to come on and win some tickets to Luke Bryan just for coming on the show. We have tickets to Luke Bryan all week long. So be listening for your chance to win. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're still trying to get a hold of the person that we want to talk to that was saved. We have just an incredible hometown hero story that we want to share with you with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. We do this every month. We highlight different heroes. And what we have for you this morning kind of falls along the lines of the ones that we've done in the past where a life has been saved.
Wild, right?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Some of this stuff that we pulled in.
Well, I keep going back to when you guys came, to us. When I say you guys, like management said we have this idea.
Yeah, that's.
So we're not going to get any good ones.
No,
like,
you usually
no
do. You usually don't.
But we have had it's just major market type hometown hero stories, like the liver giver. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the liver giver. You got somebody that's diving in the water. Car flew off the interstate.
Yeah, dove in and saved an old man that was dead pretty much. And then the lady that had to get an extra smoke in. She's smoking, an employee over at Casey's. And the manager's like, what's going on? Why ain't she working? She looked outside. She slumped over the steering wheel, and she was passed out from carbon monoxide from her car. Yeah. Drug her out and saved her life.
Yeah, beating on her chest.
Yeah, just amazing.
Crazy.
And the story that we have this morning is again, unfortunately, the hero we're not going to have on. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure that we're having the other one on either.
Yeah, we are. I got a message back.
Okay. Because the person that nominated the hero is the one that we're going to be talking to, and that is the person that's life was saved. And it's a former Husker football player and professional football player. Would not be here today if it weren't for the hero that we're going to recognize this morning. So it's our hometown hero. It's with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. We'll tell you the entire story when we come back next.
Makes my day.
Gary and Johanna.
Oh, yeah.
6 to 10.
I never miss a morning.
Froggy, 90.
I'm hearing like a little bit of something.
Oh, and by the way, for the couple for I Do IQ.
Yeah.
So she wasn't the original match I brought on for Caleb. So it didn't work out with him and his match, which his match, Corey. Remember?
Oh, maybe.
But
oh, wow.
Is that the one Corey went on the date with?
Yeah. But anyway, so she was another girl I was talking to. So when it didn't work out with them, I reached out to her after the show, and I hooked those two up.
So they did not necessarily meet on Why Am I
It's
Still Single?
because of
He
Why
was
Am I
on it.
Still
Right,
Single?
I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
What are their? I know you texted me.
Caleb and Liza.
Liza. Okay.
Caleb and Eliza.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, I'm hearing the radio station back through. Are those other headphones plugged in by chance on 3? Mic 3?
Possibly.
I can't imagine that that's coming out and going through your microphone, but maybe it is.
Well, I've been messing with the volume again. I talked to Johanna yesterday. I actually FaceTimed with her.
Did you?
I think that was more for Dane. I think the husband wanted to give me more of a show than it was more than we needed to talk on FaceTime. But she was telling me about some stuff too, because I told her radio nerd stuff. I was telling her I only listen through it on auxiliary. I was like, I don't even listen. I don't even move things over because the volume changes. She says, well, you probably should do that because Gary sometimes forgets to push a button, and
That's true.
That
now that's only happened like one time.
One time, yeah, one time
Maybe
a day,
twice.
one time a week,
maybe twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true because you're listening to the actual audio,
Yeah.
the actual station. If you listen to an external.
Right. So I do that. So I mess with volume knobs.
Did you answer the question though? Is that are the headphones plugged in
Well,
and on for that other one?
I just unplugged them, so I don't know
Okay.
what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, I could just hear my voice come back through, loop back through for some reason. It wasn't like terrible, but it was enough.
Yep. Toby Keith passed away, 62, 63?
No, 62, I think.
62?
61 or 62.
See, I think it's 62 or 63.
It was not 63.
It's not okay. 62 then.
You let me know. We'll get our guy on too. Meg.
Our guy. Okay.
What?
I can't hear anything.
Oh.
How come?
Well, I just
Oh,
unplugged
wait,
her.
there we go.
You hear it now?
Yeah, I hear.
Oh.
No, you didn't unplug her.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
I couldn't hear anything. Now I can.
Is that dense fog advisory? Got dense.
Good. Yeah, that's
Probably.
when the station will go completely off the air. God, my eyes are so bad. Corey got out of. He was really upset this morning, guys, because he was asked to do extra work.
Always getting thumped on me.
I know. I loved her idea, though. They asked Earrings, wanted him, even though he's doing all this extra, wanted him to do traffic reports this morning for Chris Lofgren, who's out. Pull him away from the show.
Big show.
So what we were going to do is Corey was going to read them live on the radio right here, sitting here, so you can see
Right.
him. And then we're going to take an extra step and have listeners zoom in. We're going to give you the copy and have you read. And then you would be the traffic person for all of the radio stations.
All stations.
How many do we got? 5?
A good fair amount.
Yeah.
That'd have been good. There was part of me that wanted to do that just
You
so
were
we could-
scared. I think you were scared.
Not scared. It was just overwhelming, man. Like it's like you got to look at the traffic map and see what's slow, and then you got to correlate that to. I usually have a script because there's so much. There's road construction, and I'm not
Yeah.
super familiar with parts of the town, and I'm like, does that go eastbound or does it go southbound?
I think your headphones are leaking. I think that's
Me?
the problem. Yeah.
Really?
I think I'm coming through your headphones back through.
Let's see if that works. I don't know.
Turn your headphones off for a second. Just pull them out of the plug and let me talk. See if I can hear my voice. Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the headphones.
Yeah.
My headphones.
Yeah.
Weird.
You usually get good stuff, too, except for that microphone you bought on sale. You got to hold it a certain way or it makes creaky sounds.
Well, what are you talking trash about my headphones, or are you talking trash about this microphone that I did not buy?
Not that microphone. No, I'm talking about your headphones. I said you usually buy nice stuff.
This is nice headphones.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you can hear them all the way in California.
They're loosey-goosey on your head.
Yeah, that's because I got this mullet.
Sick. Can anybody tell? Nobody said nothing yet, have they?
No. It's too busy. We're mourning Toby Keith. Why you got to be, bring in another name?
Sing one of your favorites then.
I always like the ones like American Ride. I liked American Ride. And
Let me hear a little bit of it.
oh, dude, it's like, I know. You'd sing it, bro.
Yeah, see? No, you want to
I-
mourn Toby Keith, but you don't even know any lyrics to any songs.
Well,
I'm not the one here claiming to be a huge Toby Keith fan. I like
Should
his
have been
music.
a Cowboys mine.
Should have been
It's classic.
But I also like the She's a Hottie, See over by the riverside, she's a hottie, talking naughty.
That's a deep cut.
I know.
That ever make it on the radio?
Yeah, just barely. And it had a long ramp so you could talk over it, like
Yeah.
just like a radio person would. And then Made in America, that was always a good one.
What about
Trailer Hood,
Put a Boot in Your Ass? What was that one?
courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah.
That's
Great one.
See, that was
song, too-
controversial. That was
Well, it was really controversial. He originally, and maybe
Where
people
is
don't know this.
he?
I don't know. We'll play another song.
Okay, good.
He originally wrote that just for the soldiers, and he had no plans to record that. And then everybody's like, "You have got to record that song."
Yeah.
And so that he went in and, yeah. But I remember when radio, like he says, put a boot in your ass.
Yeah, how do you edit that? How do you edit
You
that?
don't. Why
can't.
would you edit that? But they did. Like even there, the
But-
radio
but-
station,
but-
they would bleep it out, or
Yeah,
they would, I'm
you
like, oh
couldn't.
my god, just let it be.
Well, like,
Just let it be. It's patriotic.
well, then Zach Brown at the same time they had that song "Toes." I got my toes in the sand of my
ass,
Yes.
yeah.
and that would
Yeah.
be get modified. You
I
could
don't
edit
even
that.
understand
Yep,
it.
I remember that
Right.
being edited.
Yeah, but put a boot in your ass. Like,
Yeah.
you can't. How do you do that?
I know.
Um,
I know. Yeah, he was huge when I first got into radio, country radio. Toby Keith was on top of the world. I saw him at Billy Bob's. I
In
think that was the name
Texas?
of it in Texas. Yeah.
Wow.
It's where they have a bar. It's the oddest thing. There's like a little rodeo in there.
And then the
And then
mechanical
there's a
bull.
bar on the other side. Yeah. So they ride bulls in there, and on the other side there's a concert. Toby Keith was singing that night. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it should have been a cowboy. Was like 90s.
Oh yeah.
But I remember once again getting into radio at that same time, and I remember he was just on.
We do have our I Do IQ couple already in the waiting room.
Oh, they're ready to go, huh?
Jeez.
They
Well,
joined
we're going to
early.
go on here in a couple of minutes, and if he joins, then just bring him on.
Okay. Well, yeah, he wrote me back and said sounds good. So it shows his notifications are silenced though, so I wonder if
What year did he play?
let me see.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. Get out of my chest.
He said helped the Huskers win Big 12 Conference Championship in 99, helped lead them to national championship, Rose Bowl in 2002.
National championship, he got a ring?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2002.
Did they? I don't know. Did they win?
And he
in
was number
2000?
98 too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
We love that.
I don't think they won in 2000. What was it, 2001?
Two.
When was
Yeah, this was 2002 win.
But I thought they only won up until 90.
Corey, you're supposed to know that. You got
And
one.
they went
you got
up
that
until
damn-
97, right? 97 was the last year.
No.
It says 2002 on here.
Double check on that, Corey, real quick. Fact check on it, okay?
I'm working on it.
I know you are. Oh my God.
Because, yeah, the national championships, you got 70, 71, the Jet era. You have 94, 95, and then Osborne's last year, 97.
Why does it say 2002?
Well, because sometimes they would.
That is weird.
Right now on Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Hometown Hero. With Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. We've been waiting to tell you this story. And we can't wait any longer, even though we may not even have the people on that the story is about, but that's okay. We are trying to get a hold of the guy that's life was saved. The lifesaver, not going to come on the show. My guess is for a couple reasons. One, busy still saving lives, other lives. And then probably in addition to that, this person probably would say, I was just doing my job. Because the hero for this month is a 911 dispatcher. A 911 dispatcher saved the life of a former Husker. Des Moines Adams. He is a former player, played back in the day, the late 90s, early 2000s. He was number 98, which is kind of cool.
He wouldn't have won if he wasn't 98.
Probably still would have won. Also a pro football player, and he's a CEO of Teammates. Coach Osborne's Teammates. He's the CEO of that. This story is just, it's incredible and it's scary at the same time. His life was saved just a few short weeks ago by CPR. Des Moines he was asleep. He woke up. He had tightness in his chest. He was feeling dizzy. He collapsed and he was unconscious. His wife Farah heard the crash. She found him unresponsive, but she heard the crash, which means what? He felt like he fell, didn't he? He had to fall over. She called 911 immediately. And the 911 dispatcher, Joey is his name, Joey Mims, he helped her stay calm. He walked her through CPR over the phone. And after a few minutes, Des Moines was responsive, and LFR crews took him to the hospital where they discovered that he had a pulmonary embolism, which is a blocked artery in his lungs. Farrah said, I appreciate so much everything that Joey did. His calm demeanor and instructions were just such a relief in a time of panic. And Des Moines, we're still, again, trying to get him on the air here, but he said everyone should always thank first responders for what they do. It is a business that goes unthanked, and we're just so very fortunate to be able to say thank you to Joey, his team, and to others to make this a priority 24/7. So a relatively young guy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And an embolism. And then the dispatcher walks her through
Super chill.
CPR. Yeah, I've talked about this before. I was in that type of situation where I saw in front of me my head football coach in college had a massive heart attack, and I did not know how to even talk on the phone. Like, I wasn't calm and cool enough. I just couldn't. I was panicked. So for people like Joey, the dispatcher, to be able to do that. Now, again, I know that he does that every single day, but imagine trying to describe to somebody how to administer CPR through the phone.
Yeah, and keep them calm at the same
Yeah.
time. I keep thinking of the wife's position in this. Like, if this were to happen to Mike, would I be able to think straight and
You'd
do
be bawling.
This?
You'd
Yeah.
be bawling, right?
Absolutely.
And not only that, at first you're thinking, what is going on?
Yeah. So she's a hero too.
Yeah. Time is ticking away because you're in shock yourself as you see your husband collapse in front of you. And for her to quickly do that and to think that he is I believe he's recovered completely. It's just it is an amazing, unbelievable story. And again, a huge thank you and acknowledgement for our hometown hero this month with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair is Joey Mims II. He's a 911 dispatcher, and I know that he doesn't want this because he was just doing his job, but he does also get a $250 gift card.
Nice.
From Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. So a wonderful story. Hometown Heroes will continue to do those. If you have got one, you can share it with us anytime by going to our website. That's froggy981.com.
Every morning, first thing, Jerry and Johanna.
I listen all morning long.
Froggy.
Guys, he literally texted me at 7:14. I hope
That's
he's
all
okay.
right. Well,
I hope there's not another emergency.
God.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's call Joey quick.
yeah. Well, you could have called 911, got a hold of him.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, 911 dispatcher. You think about how intense that job is. What your blood pressure looks like at the end of the day. I mean, most of it, I don't know. Maybe a lot of it is like, oh, there's a cat in the tree, or something. But something like those calls, I couldn't imagine.
You're like call to action, like
Yeah.
you're ready to go.
I was working at a radio station, and the 911, they were low on 911 dispatchers, so they started like kind of what do they call it, headhunting for. They're like, well, we need to find people to do this job. Let's go to the radio station. They work with radio equipment. They should be able to do it. And I was like, yeah, I'd be interested. Like, yeah.
I don't know.
What? Are you serious?
And I was like, dude, I'll be making some good bucks. Like, it's some good money, right? So I go out in there, and they had somebody call.
You're doing it before the money?
Yeah. I was like,
I wouldn't say that.
well, I mean, benefits or something. So I
Sure.
go in there, and they're like, yeah, this is the command center. And I'm like, well, this is not much different than a radio station. That's easy. And the lady that was the dispatcher, somebody called in, and they were speaking Spanish. And she was listening to the phone call in Spanish and then translating it back to the officer who was getting on scene in English. And she was doing it simultaneously all in her head. She was hearing Spanish in one ear and then listening, and the police officer was talking back to her, and so their headphones were split.
Wow. No way.
You didn't even pay attention, Carrie.
I heard that part. I don't know what it has to do with the story, but I heard a lady could hear Spanish and English in her
The
headphones.
dispatchers are incredible human beings. They're like part machine.
Yeah, which makes me think, okay, You're trying to sell the fact that you could do it.
No,
Because
when
you
I
gotta-
saw that, I says I'm out. I'm done. I was like, out. Can't do it. They did give me the test simulator though.
Yeah.
What you had to do, and it was crazy because it would say, a blue Tacoma with license plates JL3148 has now driven on 8th Street, going 66 miles an hour, and then it would stop, and then 10 seconds later, it's like, what was the license plates?
You could do that because you have that deal. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
I thought I did good, but after a while, it was like, I'm like, this is too much. I'd rather talk about.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk
I don't
about
know.
me. I'd rather talk about.
I think that you could do it because you emotionally are absent.
Yeah.
So, like, I think if somebody, like, if you couldn't save them, you wouldn't, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You would almost come off cold, though.
Maybe.
Like, I think Joey, our hero,
Yeah.
I think if it wouldn't have worked out, he would have had remorse, maybe. Maybe he would even critique what he could have done better. You would have said, I did what I could do.
I'd have been like,
I'm
Husker.
checked out now.
Does he know Tom Osborne?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna admit these guys real quick just to make sure we can hear them.
I remember that face.
Yes, cutie pie, Caleb.
He got a little blonde mustache going on, don't he?
Ooh, yeah.
There he is. Liza,
Yeah.
you can hear us okay?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. Caleb, can you hear us?
Oh, he's connecting still to audio.
Don't cough into the microphone. Bad
I'm
radio.
sick, man. You want to do this by yourself?
Probably would be better.
Caleb, can you hear us? Oh, is he
You're
frozen?
not good with technology. Liza, is he any good with technology?
Liza, help him out.
I can.
Yeah.
Might be your signal.
Okay, he's frozen. Caleb, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, there,
There we go.
All right, cutie
All
pies.
right.
We'll see you here in just a couple minutes, okay? Oh,
Oh, you got big old dog. Like Dalmatian. Is that Dalmatian?
Yeah, that's my dog Ryder.
Mm. All right. We'll put you guys in the waiting room for a minute.
Gotcha.
Oh, I feel terrible for that dog. He ain't going to make it.
What? Because big dog. Guys, good job,
No,
Gary.
No, I
Way
just
to-
know what's going to happen.
Because big dogs don't.
I've seen it happen before.
They don't live longer than little dogs.
No, you're not following me on this. Let me tell you why. Because that was his best friend. That was his best friend.
oh.
And now here comes Liza. Liza, they just moved in together.
moved in.
Everything is great right now. We're 2 months in. But at some point, the dog is going to find a new home. I do believe.
Should that be one of the questions? How much longer does Ryder have to exist?
No. We'll ask that on the side. We'll ask that in a second.
So how are you going to get rid of Ryder? Is it going to be quick, painless, adoption,
Oh my gosh.
cyanide?
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
That's why you couldn't be a dispatcher. I don't think you could.
You never know. Sometimes the dog, she might like the dog more than whoever has the dog, right? The other person might.
Possibly.
Right.
But I don't think so. I don't think so. Because, I mean, I don't know, but most women, I think, for the most part, are clean.
True.
And
If it's,
dogs are not. Like,
won't.
guys, for the most part, for the most part, don't care.
if it's her dog, the dog is definitely going to stay. But if it's his dog,
Yeah. Right, but it looked like that was his dog.
It
The way
looked
that
like-
dog got up in his lap,
Yeah.
like they're buds, you know what I mean?
yeah. Rough.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is miserable.
Have you guys ever had to call 911?
Yeah, and I forgot how to call it.
Oh, it was for your.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the only time I had to call it.
I've only called once, and it was because a can of hairspray exploded when I was driving, and something punctured the can of aerosol hairspray, and the entire thing leaked out, and I had to call poison control too. They had me call poison control because I thought
Oh
I
my
was going to die of
God.
like hairspray inhalation.
They show up in hazmat suits and stuff.
The only I had growing up on the farm, we burned our trash.
Growing up on the farm, what?
Yeah, we had to burn our
Gary.
trash.
Oh, I've seen that before.
And so you would burn those aerosol cans and they would explode.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's flammable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was fun as a kid, you know.
yeah.
Okay. What we got here? Come on, green dog.
Green dog. That's so stupid.
Did I call myself that?
Yeah.
God dang it. See, the stupid delay, man. I'm going to.
What?
Look. Yeah, I couldn't move it over fast enough.
Well, it's only the ramp. We could fade out. It's a 43.
No, it's fine.
Just talk over it. You got 20 seconds till they start talking.
No.
Gary,
doing it.
that's what I would do.
Do you think I'm going to take radio advice from you?
You should.
No. We'll just do it after this.
Well, maybe you should prepare a little bit more. you
Yeah,
know?
I know I should.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I should. I fly by. I'm acting like I'm still in the studio, and I can do things last second. I don't realize there's a huge delay over here.
Yeah, that one you did in the last hour kind of freaked me out. I was like, ugh.
I made it, didn't I?
You did. I was impressed.
We had to burn barrels when I was a kid. My brother and I would always fought who was going to get to start the trash on fire. Yeah, starting trash was fun. Oh, yeah, R.I.P. Toby. I was really surprised to see that this morning. I don't know why.
Yeah, because he kept like playing those pop-up shows.
Yeah, it seems like I just saw him recently
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh.
He was
Yeah.
on something. I don't remember what it was.
Wasn't it just November he released another album? Maybe it was a re-release
is that
of
right?
hits and stuff, right?
Yeah, he had that going on, and some people were talking about even a tour.
Who?
Toby Keith.
Like
He was
after
talking
the
about. You
album
said some
release?
people were talking about it. Was he talking about it?
Yeah, they were like, because when he showed up on stage that one time when he was super thin, people were freaking out, and then he came out with some more music. Because I know he did that thing for the Clint Eastwood movie, but he came out with something else after that, and then people were like, yeah, he was super thin.
Anybody know, like, when they found the cancer, like, it must have been advanced already.
Yeah,
But I don't know much about stomach cancer. Like, is that,
yeah, that's gotta be rough, right?
yeah. Yeah, I would guess.
I feel like I just saw him do that taxi cab karaoke. Remember?
Oh,
That
really?
wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was last year, but he seemed to be doing
Yeah.
better.
Man.
That Uber was doing Toby Keith karaoke, and then
Oh.
Toby Keith took the Toby
Oh.
Keith karaoke car.
They must have known, like, if he was surrounded by family. Like, it
Oh,
must have been, like,
yeah.
here recently, like, it was.
It's
it took a
hospice,
turn.
right? Hospice, maybe.
I would
Stuff.
think so. I would think
Couple
so.
weeks, right?
Yeah. Wow, your grandma had it? Or grandpa?
Yeah, it's small intestines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. It's bad deal. Oh, bad deal. I try to enjoy every day. You know what I mean?
Good
So
life.
even when somebody tells you, hey, can you do traffic today?
You just take it.
Just take it, man. Just
Man.
take it and smile. Don't complain to your
Yeah.
buddy about it
Yeah,
on the
right.
side.
Should
You
never,
know what I
or
mean?
think about have listeners do it. Just do the job.
Well, no, that to me is being creative. You know,
Oh,
that's
is
having
that
fun
what
with
it
it.
is?
Yeah. How surprised would earrings be if he heard
Liz-
Jizza or somebody on the cam doing traffic?
Scott Schwabi.
And I think they should say, hey, this is Jizza from the Tracy's Collision Cam. Here's the traffic for today.
Froggy 98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get you out of doing it ever again.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Try
my
to take
god.
a man down.
Which station would complain the first?
Oh, my God. Probably B107.3.
Well, they didn't like
Followed closely by KLIN. There's nobody on red, is there?
D
Yeah,
line?
D.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Forgot it.
Here, guess who I have? Wait, can I bring him on real fast?
Who is it? Well, we got to go talk. Oh, man. Okay, here, hang on one second.
Just real
Hang
quick.
on. Yeah, hang on. We're going to get to the Ideal IQ Challenge in just a few minutes. We're going to be giving out tickets to Luke Bryan. First, though, we tried to get him on a little bit ago. We had some issues. He joins us now. This is Des Moines Adams, former Husker, whose life was saved. We shared his story a few moments ago with our hometown hero, with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. Can you hear us, Des Moines?
Yes, I can. And my apologies. I was having some technical difficulties joining on the link, or I think
That's
you
all right.
guys wasn't letting me in.
Oh,
Oh, it got you in now.
yeah, it was
Yes,
probably
yes.
honestly, it probably was our fault, but we're happy to have you on here and happy to see you, man. What a crazy, events you've gone through here the last month or so. I mean, God, you almost died. Like if it weren't for your wife and that 911 dispatcher, what would you have? I don't know. Just walk us through it. Take us back if you can to that moment where you woke up with a tight chest and you collapsed. Your wife called 911. I mean, what do you recall from that night, Des Moines?
Friday night was a normal night. Watched a little bit of Netflix, had some good mood food, and
Yeah.
went to bed. So around 2 a.m. is when I woke up with tightness in my chest, decided to get up, walk it off, go to the restroom, found myself getting lightheaded and dizzy, had to kind of put my hand on the bathroom counter,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to try to walk back to the bed, and that's all I remember. Last thing I remember was feeling lightheaded, and apparently that's when I collapsed, and that's when my wife woke up. Um, she thought I was sleepwalking, but
Mm-hmm.
she saw that I was unresponsive, called 911, and very fortunate for dispatcher Joey Mims to
Yeah.
talk through with a very calm voice to help my wife within 10 minutes. We're talking less than 10 minutes of the response team getting here, CPR. So I'm very blessed, but very fortunate for individuals like Joey Mims, but the entire emergency response team.
Mm-hmm. Have you had a chance to see him, to meet him, to thank him in person?
So what's funny is, Tuesday, got out of the hospital that Sunday. That Tuesday, my wife and I, we just felt moved to do something for all three departments,
Yeah.
dispatcher, the fire department, and ambulances. So you know me, I like food. Like everyone gets excited about crumble cookie, right? So we got 3 boxes of crumble cookie, and we started with the dispatcher place, wanted to meet Joey in person or whoever the person was. He wasn't there, but they were so surprised but happy that someone showed up to actually thank them.
Wow.
Mm.
So they
Interesting.
said the last time that they had been thanked was like 2 years ago.
Crazy.
So they gave us a tour, took us in the back. I mean, it looked exactly like on TV, just
Is
all
that
of
right?
the different. Yeah. I mean, really cool, but really just eye opening to see the great teamwork, the communication. Got a chance to meet some folks, and I told them, "Hey, leave some cookies for Joey."
Yeah, we'll see about
Uh,
that.
Yeah.
And how
yeah.
long ago was all of this?
So the weekend of the 13th is when this happened. So I think it was that Saturday, the 13th. So like wee hours of Friday. And that Tuesday, we wanted to thank them in person, dropped out cookies to all three places. And surprisingly, a lot of the people remember me, especially the ambulance and the fire department. And we left it at that. We were sad that we didn't get a chance to meet the dispatcher, but someone from the dispatch place called my wife and said, "We would love to connect you to Joey next week. There'll be a few people here. Are you open to it?" Like,
Yeah.
sure, we'll bring our family.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I had no idea when I would show up that I would feel like a Husker football player again. All of the
Oh my
cameras
God.
and the media, the newspapers, but I wanted the spotlight to be on my wife and Joey
Nice.
because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them, the incredible teamwork, what they stand for. And they are a people business that go unthanked. And so very grateful for who Joey is. He is the real superhero. These are the stories that we really need to highlight. Good feel, good news. This is good news what you guys are doing today. So thank you.
Yeah. Well, listen, just an amazing story. You know what I mean? We're so happy that you're healthy and everything is worked out for you and your family, and he is a hero, and you're doing good now though. Everything is good with you.
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, but I can't help but to be very humble because on the other end, My wife has a different story.
Hmm.
From seeing me unresponsive, doing CPR,
Yeah.
being in that stressful moment, but having Joy to walk her through. It's been 3 weeks now, and she counts every single week the flashbacks. Sometimes hearing Joy in her mind, walking her through 1 and 2 and
Oh my
3 and
Wow.
4.
God! Yeah,
That's
just
insane.
Yeah. So not that there's any trauma, but yet, anytime I get up to use the restroom, she's touching me. She's listening. Any
Very
sound,
fresh. Very fresh
like,
still.
like, where are you going? I'm just going to Super Saver, baby.
Yeah. Do you look at life any different?
I do. I do. As the CEO of Teammates Mentor, it's humbling, and it's an honor to serve students, to be asked by co-founders Tom and Nancy Osborne to make a difference in the lives of others. And with leadership comes a lot of responsibility, and sometimes I put more on me. So to be able to slow down, pay attention to my body, take the time to just be grateful, be thankful every single day. But most importantly, as a former athlete, there was no such thing as pain.
Right.
I would push through pain.
Yeah.
So now I have to really get to know my body all over again.
Yeah.
So that nothing like this happens again. Not that I had any symptoms leading up to it, but to find out that, I had a blood clot on my lungs. Like, I feel good, I'm doing good, but apparently as I'm talking to the doctors, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So very grateful that I'm here today because of the CPR training that my wife was provided 20 years ago, but to have someone to walk her through, get me through, here I am today, with just a very grateful attitude to those that do great work for this community.
Well, thank you for sharing your story, man.
Yeah,
We
thank
really
you.
appreciate that. And your wife is a hero, Joey's a hero, and all of the EMTs and the 911 dispatchers, anybody that does anything for anybody else, it's that selfless. We appreciate you and we salute you. So, Des Moines, thank you, man. We appreciate it and glad you're doing well.
Yes, thank you. And thank you again for putting the spotlight on Joey Mims and that entire team. They deserve the praise. So thank you.
You bet. That, again, is our hometown hero with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. When we come back, we'll get to the I Do IQ Challenge. It's next.
Jerry and Johanna.
These people are crazy.
6 to 10.
They're so funny.
This is the...
Okay.
Should we just come out of the break and do it?
Yeah, we will. Oh, my God.
What's this live read nonsense?
Corey, I don't know. All it says is live read.
Aloe.
Okay. Can you... Oh, I can do it. I got it here. So his wife, she learned it 20 years ago, huh?
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I didn't see anybody else in the waiting room until like that very second, and then I pulled him on. I don't know. We've had other people say that before too, so that's...
It's probably the dense fog.
It is the dense fog. You're right.
Oh, man.
That's wild that they haven't been thanked in 2 years. Somebody hasn't stopped by and
Can't believe that.
That's wild. Maybe you should do that, Gary. When you come back, you should go visit 911 dispatchers.
Oh, we just thanked him on the radio.
I guess that
voice
works.
travels.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
know what I mean?
Penetrates through the
Yeah.
minds and souls of many people. I like that.
Okay. Okay. Let me think here. 52. We're going to have to condense this. So we'll bring them on quick. We'll
Come
talk just quick about their history, and then we'll get into it.
Should we talk to them quick, go into the questions, and then we do it all in one bit?
Yeah. You just have to follow me, Corey.
I know how you work sometimes, Gary, and sometimes you need a little hand holding.
So that's the 50 break there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I do IQ is 2. No. Oh, my throat hurts. Do I sound any different? I think the throat.
I think you
hurts
sound real manly. It sounds like you smoked a pack of Marlboros. You know.
Sounds like you're battling something.
Oh my god.
Oh, you sound great, Gary. You're fantastic.
It's hurting a little bit.
Also got
Johanna is on here. Johanna, you're supposed to be celebrating.
Johanna.
Yeah. Okay, Corey.
What's
you
up,
ready
buddy?
For this moment.
I'm ready. Fucking pumped.
Let's screw it up.
Oh.
Boss of the Dippin' Sauce. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Join the Cam Fam now. The Tracy's Collision Cam is on. Head to facebook.com/Froggy981.
Okay, time for the I Do IQ Challenge. This morning, we're giving away tickets to Luke Bryan. I want to welcome to the show. We have Liza and Caleb. They actually, just a quick backstory on the two of these before we get into the I Do IQ Challenge. They actually are a couple because of us, because of the show. We had Caleb on. It's been a while, I think a couple of years. He was on Why Am I Still Single? And Megan was refreshing our memory that when we had Caleb on in the past, he was on To Meet a Girl, and I don't think it went well. Did it, Caleb, with that girl? Uh-oh. I can't hear him.
That's you, Gary.
No, it's not me, bud. I got everything pushed over here. Can you say something, Liza?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your boyfriend. What's he doing?
Yeah.
So you guys, we'll talk to you, Liza. You guys met on through us, right? So he was on the show To Meet a Girl. It didn't work out, and then Megan set the two of you guys up. And did you hit it off immediately after that? And you've been together ever since?
Pretty much. I mean, our first date was at Engine House, and we got there like at 9 or 10 in the morning, and then we stayed there until it closed.
Until it closed?
Wow.
Oh my
Dang.
God!
What'd you guys talk
Really?
about? Recite the whole conversation right now. No.
That was over a year ago, so I don't know if I remember all of it.
And you guys are living together now?
Yep.
Things are going wonderful?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So listen, this is what we're going to do. He's having an issue over there. I don't know what's going on. We'll try to get it
We'll
fixed.
have
But
to leave and rejoin.
Caleb, can you hear us? Got to leave the show, man. Leave the show and come back.
We're going to be able to hear him when he comes back?
Is this typical? Is this what you have to deal with all the time?
The TV ain't
Sometimes.
working.
You can talk bad about him right now. He's not listening.
Okay.
Listen, we have 5 questions for you guys. Okay, Liza, we're gonna ask you 5. He's in the waiting room. He can't hear nothing, and then we'll bring him on. We'll ask him the same 5. We'll add him up and see how many you guys get. And just for coming on the show, you guys are gonna go to Luke Bryan. So it doesn't matter if you get 0 or all 5 of these right. Okay.
Perfect.
Caleb, can you hear us now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy. Yeah. Liza was saying, "Oh my God, he's embarrassing me again."
Already.
Guy does it all of the time. Hey, listen, don't listen, okay? We're going to put you back into the waiting room. Don't listen to anything. Don't listen to the show. We'll bring you back on in a minute, okay?
Gotcha. No problem.
All right, now it's just you and us. It's time to ask you the 5 questions with the I Do IQ Challenge.
All right.
And we're ready for question number 1, Corey.
If you guys were to break up, who would be the first one to go back on Why Am I Still Single?
Probably Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb would, yeah. See, like the spotlight? Is that what it is, you think?
No, I don't like the spotlight very much, so
Okay, all right. We got Caleb locked in. Question number 2, Corey.
If you wouldn't have met him, which one of his friends would you have liked to have matched up with?
well, all the friends I've met are married.
That doesn't matter. No
Yeah,
restrictions.
let's say hypothetically speaking, they were all single.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one of those guys do you say to yourself, I'm a little interested in that one?
The only one I really know is Zach. So
Zach? And by the look of your face, you wouldn't be into him. But
probably not.
it's almost like you smelled a fart. That was the face she gave.
Zach.
Okay, well, sorry, Zach. We got you, though.
I guess
All right, question number 3, Corey.
If he were to ask you to marry him, would you say yes?
If he were to ask you, is that what you said?
That's what I said, yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear it right.
Absolutely.
If he were to ask you this morning, like if he were to come on the show and say, will you marry me, you would say yes?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys already talked about this?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Wow.
It's coming soon? Are you just waiting for him to ask you then?
Yeah, he'll tell you probably to be determined.
To be determined? What has got to be determined yet?
We'll take that as the answer.
What is he waiting on?
I don't know.
We're going to pull this guy aside and ask him some questions. Question number 4, Corey.
Have you seen one bigger in person?
No.
No.
I don't believe that one. He's the biggest you ever seen. Out of all of them out there, he's the biggest you've ever seen. That guy that we just saw. That's what you're telling us.
He can't.
Okay. She loves him, I tell you.
That's good.
And the final question.
All right, you guys just moved in. So what does he do that's annoying, or what's annoying about living with him?
We were actually just talking about this last night. Whenever we run out of something, he leaves empty packages to remind himself to buy more. So like right now we have laundry pods on our counter that have been on our, like the container has been on the counter for a couple weeks now.
He just leaves the empty container on the counter.
Mm-hmm. Just to remind himself to buy more.
Okay, all right.
Instead of throwing it away.
Guys are weird. We're different, I tell you. All right. Okay, all right. We got you all locked in here.
Do you want to
Liza.
bring up the dog?
Nah, we ain't got time for it.
Okay.
Let's
Unfortunate.
bring on Caleb. We're going to ask him the same 5. While we're bringing him on, we can ask, is that dog that we saw on the cam, is that his dog?
Yeah, and I actually have 2 dogs myself.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to get rid of one of the 3 dogs, whose dog would you get rid of?
He'd probably get rid of mine. He'd probably get rid of
Really? What's wrong with Winnie? What
Yeah.
would he do?
You have to know her. She's a little unique in her own sense.
Okay. All right. That wasn't one of the questions. I was just curious. Are you ready to play the game, Caleb? We have 5 questions for you. We have your girlfriend's answers all locked in. Are you ready to hear them?
No, I'm ready. I didn't hear him at all. I'm in the other room. So
Okay. Oh, you guys are in the same house. All right. Here's question number 1. Corey.
If you guys were to break up, who would go on first? Who would be first to go back on Why Am I Still Single?
I would. Me?
Who did you say, Liza? Who did you say would?
I said you would.
Yeah. She said you like the spotlight. Is that right?
Big time.
Well, when you're a background character, it's nice being in the spotlight every now and then.
Oh, we loved having you in the spotlight. Okay, there's one right. Question number 2, Corey.
We asked her if she wouldn't have met you, which one of your friends would she have likely matched up with?
That would probably be my friend Zach.
Zach.
Why Zach?
Out of the two that she's met, they clicked with. They clicked the most.
Oh, she didn't tell us they clicked.
I thought they clicked, but that's just me.
You're not worried, are you? Are you worried at
No,
all? Like, would you
I'm not
leave
worried.
Zach alone with her?
Oh yeah, he's married and he's a strong Catholic, so that ain't nothing happening there.
Yeah, she said Zach as well. You guys are doing great. Let's move on to question number 3.
Gotcha.
All right. Question number 3 is, if you were to ask her to marry you, what would she say?
I'm hoping yes.
What did you say, Liza?
I said absolutely.
Absolutely.
We got a moment here.
But there was also a
You got a ring?
No.
Caleb.
Well, maybe he does. Maybe he does, and he don't want her to know, guys. We don't know.
Keep him guessing, right?
Do you know her ring size?
I did, but I might have forgotten. But I haven't written down.
Caleb.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Digging yourself in a hole, bud. Yeah, she said that she would say yes, she would marry you. Question number 4.
Have you seen one bigger? We asked her that. Has she seen one bigger?
Than yours. Has she seen one bigger than yours? Out of all of them that she has seen,
I don't think so.
confident man.
Yes.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Liza, have you seen one bigger?
Nope.
No, she has not. Caleb liked that, didn't he? All right, final question.
All right, since you guys just moved in, we asked her, what's something that you do that's annoying or something that living with you is annoying or irritating?
So I have a terrible memory. And so I tend to write a lot of things down, but if I don't have a pen or paper readily available, I will leave boxes that I ran out of stuff out on the counter to remind me to put it on the grocery list. So, and she finds that very annoying.
Yeah, we talked about it.
was
Yeah, she said you guys had a conversation about that, like last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I have a couple of Tide Pod things out on the counter right now.
That was it.
You guys got 5 out of 5.
Good
That is
stuff.
incredible. Congratulations.
Awesome,
Wonderful
thank you.
work. Listen, we're going to send the two of you to see Luke Bryan in concert up in Omaha. So way to go. And if you ever
Awesome,
decide,
thank you.
Caleb, if you ever decide to get that ring, get her finger size first. You want to come back on the show, surprise her. We can do
Spotlight.
something. Yeah, we can spotlight you because you like the spotlight, right? We can get you back on here. You can propose on the air. You just
Maybe.
let us know. All right.
think
Well, no
about it.
pressure. You guys have a great day today. Congratulations again and enjoy the show, all right?
Thank
Awesome,
you.
thank you.
Okay. If you listening to this ever want to play the I Do IQ Challenge, text the show 474-FROG.
You're waking up.
So funny. Great energy.
Gary and Johanna in the morning.
Let's go.
On Froggy 98.
Oh, my God. My throat is just like raw.
You need some tea.
I know.
Some Jim Beam.
I was going to say it's raw dog, but that ain't what
Raw
you
dog.
say.
Yeah,
Oh
raw
my
dog.
gosh.
That's good. I
I
like it.
got nothing to do with the sore throat.
Got the raw dog going on. Green dog doing the raw dog.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't bad, Corey, on the reading.
It was tough because do you rewrite them because you know what I'm saying? Like how you ask her is different from how you would ask.
I
him.
know. You got it. That's a pro. Listen, you're a pro, man. You're a radio pro. You got to figure that out.
I didn't think. I realized like
tell.
yeah. I was, so then I'm not a radio pro.
I ain't got no tendencies.
What?
No. No, I'm reading Johanna said I got tendencies.
You
I
got
said
tendencies.
raw dog. So I said I got a raw dog throat. Your kind of tendencies, the 12-pack tendencies. Do you know what I mean? When you told that guy, I got to go get a 12-pack, I'll be right back.
What's that have to do with anything? Oh.
Come on, Corey, you got to keep up.
Is that about you with me?
No, it's just got something to do with me, Corey. Because the comment that I said, Johanna said something on the cam, referencing that. It has nothing to do with you reading the I Do IQ.
I know that. I know we moved
did a
on
good
from.
job.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's the least I can do around here
Do you have the concert announcement details over there?
for Luke Bryan.
No, for
The
the
other
one
one.
at
Oh,
the
the
one
other
at
one, the
8:15.
one-
It should be in
yeah,
there.
buddy.
All right, you can.
I'm gonna hit it hard.
deal with this.
Our times are all jacked up, buddy. You gotta fix that.
Well, just take out a song or so.
That's
We'll just
what-
take one out. We'll be fine. We'll make up for it in the. I know you don't like to run any late.
Late
at
or
all.
early, gotta be on time, buddy.
Oh. I gotta find some more cough drops, I think. Morgan Wallen, you think so, Anthony? Why isn't it? What's going on?
What do you mean?
I'm just talking to myself.
I'm gonna go get me some coffee. That's what
Corey, can you wait a second?
What do you need help with, buddy?
I got to go get a cough drop. Quick.
Oh
my throat
my
is
God!
so raw.
You've already used your hall pass once today. You can only leave the closet once.
Just talk to the people. Get our numbers up. I don't know
Yeah,
where we're at right
whatever,
now. Can't
dude.
even see.
Whatever.
Get them up.
All right.
What are we at?
Don't even worry about it, buddy.
Well, no, what are we at?
I don't know.
211.
211.
All
I want
right.
to be at 215.
All right.
Don't you dare dip down below 211.
Um,
Do impersonations or something. Get them going.
Hey, I'm Gary Greenwood. I gotta get a cough drop. I got sore lips.
Sore lips.
Hey, I throw football over the mountains there. Yep. Here's some ones that daylight savings time. They were trying to get rid of it in Nebraska, and I guess they're gonna have to.
What do you mean? Just in Nebraska?
Well, yeah, I
Each
guess
state can overturn it individually.
would have made daylight savings time permanent, so you wouldn't have to change your clocks. But so now they just have to save it for another time.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I fell victim to that joke. Oh my gosh.
You got it pretty quick. You had your clock set. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That was the big takeaway. That's what I would. I always like to dabble in the sportsing because it's usually positive. Huskers hope to shake off bad loss. Oh, we have a dense fog advisory. That's the number one thing when people come
You're
back.
up to 220, Corey.
I know it's the dense fog. And then here's the ex-Husker Burkhead retires from NFL. That's what Gary. Okay, so I see what Gary's doing. I know where he finds his bits.
Christina, I think I've heard that before, but I just don't understand how it could happen individually in states and have different times in the same time zone. If other states don't pass it.
Arizona doesn't have a time daylight savings.
They do not.
So it's the same time, and they don't have to mess with their clock. So Arizona's a weird one. Yeah,
Interesting.
it's weird they have to go to legislature on that nonsense.
Oh, you were at 211, it went to 220, and then it went back down to 211.
Man, could you imagine being Tracy Chapman? What her wallet looks like after this whole fast car crazy thing
Came out of nowhere for her, huh?
Jeez, somebody was saying she made $500,000 in 6 months.
Dang.
What's your problem, Gary? Huh?
Well, that's a song that keeps giving
frozen.
back still throughout all the years. She's still not that much though, maybe.
Oh man, he looks rough this morning. You talking about me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel rough.
Can you believe Facebook is 20 years old?
No.
It's 20 years old.
Wild.
I guess I could believe that. That doesn't surprise me.
It's still younger than anyone still on Facebook these
Did
days.
I tell you guys I was a part of the very first test run of Facebook Live ever? My friend works at Facebook in the development for Facebook Live, and so I got to be in like a beta group that tested lives.
What'd you guys talk about?
Nothing.
Get the Tracy's collision cam and dense fog warnings that affects the radio.
Hi, Gary, I see you watching.
I see you watching.
Only can you cut 2 inches off the top of the plane? Man, I made an appointment to get a haircut out here. I got to go to
Oh, I
different
bet they're
girl.
expensive out there.
I got to go to a different girl.
Well, would
She
you
cut one side too short.
Uh,
$60.
so I had a discussion with somebody yesterday about possibly chopping off the mullet and being bald.
Your girl. Just say.
No.
Why can't you say your
It
girlfriend?
was a doctor's appointment.
You talked to the doctor about your getting a haircut?
Well,
That's weird.
You want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
That infection that was on my leg.
The rash.
It's not a rash. It's an infection. It might be on my scalp.
Oh, gross.
serious?
Now, show us. Show the cam.
I
That'll
wonder
get
if you
numbers
could lose
up.
your hair from it.
It's just weird. I've got to put some creams on it now. My scalp.
Oh, you're going to look even greasier than you already do. Your hair is.
It's kind of weird.
I thought about making an appointment with my girl back there, but I don't want to impose.
What do you mean not impose?
Huh?
You can schedule you're going to be back in 2 weeks.
I know, but she's usually a couple months out.
You text me her name. I'll schedule an
No.
appointment. She can cut the mullet.
No. Let me see the infection. Why don't you show it?
I don't want to disturbed my scalp. It's a weird story.
I think that you're psoriasis.
Yeah,
You may have
that's what it
psoriasis.
is. That's what it is.
You have psoriasis?
There's a good chance I have psoriasis on my scalp.
Then you had that on your leg too.
Yeah, First
You went to the emergency room for psoriasis?
No, first it was cellulitis. And then,
Cellulitis?
Yeah,
That's easy to get rid of, ain't it?
yeah, that was super easy. But some of it's not going away.
Were you
It can
washing?
turn dangerous though.
Yeah.
Psoriasis can? Or
Or
no,
cellulitis, I think.
Cellulitis. Yeah, you could
It's
screw
dangerous.
it up. Yeah, you have to treat it pretty quick.
Can I ask you something? And I don't
please,
I don't want
absolutely.
this to be offensive.
Yeah, please do.
How often do you shower?
Well, so it's interesting since this whole scalp thing, has been going on I don't know. So I shower, but I don't wash my hair a lot. But then sometimes when I do, I don't know, it kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes I wash it every day for a while, and then they're like, "Don't do it. Messes with the psoriasis. Messes with the."
How often do you shower? That's the
I
question.
showered last
Skirting.
night. I showered last night.
On average, there's 7 days in the week. How many of them are you taking a shower?
I bet I miss a day.
So you say you're good for 6 out of 7?
Yeah. But the other thing is sometimes I'll use the showers at the gym, and those are
That's fine.
that works.
I'll
All
count
right, that counts.
yeah.
Okay. So
What I won't count is a hot tub.
no,
that is not a
that's
shower.
not a shower. That's worse. You need to shower after the hot tub.
That's how some guys do. Some guys be like, "Well, I was
In the
went to
sweat.
yeah," or like at the pool because of chlorine. That's how some guys are.
Yeah.
And I see you being as one of those guys.
No, I'm not that.
You're not.
No.
One
That's
more minute until
cellulitis.
your announcement.
That cellulitis. Can you give that out? Can you
It's not
get?
No, it's not
contagious.
contagious.
Weirdo. You're not gonna
It's
get
not a
some-
weirdo
it's
question
not-
about
You're not gonna
psoriasis.
get it. You're not gonna get it.
I did some Googling afterward.
Gross.
But they said that usually wherever it goes, starts on your body, it usually travels to your butt or your tallywhacker.
You're a tallywhacker.
Yeah. And I was like, they're like, has it infected those areas? And I was like, no.
They asked you that?
Yeah. I thought it was strange.
I could see you as a guy to have a rash in there.
Yeah. Well, hanging out with guys like you, absolutely.
We got coming up in a few minutes our next feature for Why Am I Still Single with Michael Tisch Jewelers. His name is AJ, and we're going to be meeting him live on the air and on the Tracy's Collision Cam. So, ladies, if you want to see him, he's 38, and he is a dad of 2 daughters. Hop on the Tracy's Collision Cam. All of those details coming up here in just a few minutes. First, though, we have a concert announcement that we need to tell you about. Corey is really excited about this, and he has all the details.
Well, I thought you were going to do it because this is one of your favorite artists. This is going to be Riley Green. Riley Green is going to be performing at the big Nebraska State Fair, which is going to be Wednesday, August 28th. Nebraska State Fair, that's one of Gary's local hangouts, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute, but
It's been a while.
I like the fair. It brings me back. I'm from a fair town, Sedalia, Missouri. That's home of the
That's code word. You're
the Missouri
redneck.
State Fair.
You're a hillbilly.
Oh, it's terrible. That state fair is god awful.
Here's what I think is cool about this Riley Green deal. So the tickets are on sale Friday. That's February 9th at statefair.org. But you can save $10 and unlock pre-sale tickets this Thursday. Save you money on the tickets as Thursday.
that's nice.
Yeah, right? Where do you find this at? So Thursday, 8:30 with the code FROGGY. I was trying to vouch for the code word to be Gary, but they thought it wouldn't make sense.
No, they don't use code word Gary.
But that'd
Code
be
word
nice.
Froggy all day long, man.
All right, head on over to froggy981.com. You got the Facebook page, and you can also sign up to win tickets too. Now, Riley Green is also going to be performing at the Steelhouse
Really?
on May 30th. Yeah. So you got Riley Green at Steelhouse, which is a great venue. They have a nice little outside patio that you can smoke a cigar at. And then maybe, or if you want to fair it up, though, it'd be 2 different complete shows, you know? It's all about the atmosphere.
Are we giving away tickets? Is
and
somebody
the-
giving away
and the
tickets to Riley Green?
ambiance. I don't know, Gary.
I'm sure we are. If
Yeah,
you don't have it in front of
absolutely.
you, just keep listening for your chance to win.
Gary's got tickets.
I don't have anything,
Ask
man.
it.
We all know who got the tickets around here, and that's you.
Well,
There ain't no trickle down. Ain't no trickle down
well,
tickets.
It says on
Working on-
Facebook we're giving away tickets.
That's
on our
good.
Facebook page.
This is not good for you, Corey. You right now are auditioning to become program director for Froggy 98. That's a probationary
I've been
period
gone for
that
a
you're
week.
failing.
I've been gone
This
for a
is
week.
2 tests.
I've been gone for. I know the traffic. I failed.
Traffic, you failed.
That-
Earrings asked you yesterday if you would do traffic, and I would think that you would say absolutely
And I
whatever
did.
you guys
And
need.
I did. And then I came in this morning, and you're like, you can't do traffic when you're doing the big morning show. And I was like, okay. And then we shifted. We called an audible. I fixed that, did that, had to rearrange some
And
people.
listen, from this point forward, anything that we don't want to do, B107.3,
Just
we
dump it
make
off on
them
them.
do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, why
You know
didn't
what?
they do the Riley Green concert
Oh,
announcement?
my God. Can I tell you something real quick? And you already know this, but it's just a quick side conversation about B107.3.
Yeah.
We have, like, when we're on vacation, we'll do, like, what's called best of stuff. So you'll hear material that we have done in the past. We'll play again. And so I've been recording this and then trying to send it from California to the radio station there. Like, we put it in a Dropbox, right? Well, Johanna and I were trying to figure out. They weren't showing up. We couldn't find them
Where
anywhere.
did they go?
They disappeared. And they were the ones about Cobra Kai, about how I was auditioning for Cobra Kai. We had no idea where they went. I just figured that they were in the cloud, or I don't know. They disappeared.
Yeah.
No, they did not. They were being played on accident on B107.3. They were being played on the air over there. Instead of a commercial, they were playing a best of about me doing a Cobra Kai commercial.
Could you imagine?
No.
I was
No.
waiting for obituary announcements. And
Oh, obituary. It's KLIN all day long. You know that. All right. Well, anyway, Riley Green, if you want more details, you can always head to our concert calendar. Everything you need to know when it comes to any shows are all right there waiting for you. That's at froggy981.com.
Gary and Johanna.
In between sips of coffee.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, we
Those
have
Uggs, baby.
AJ. I'm going to pull him on really quick.
AJ.
There's a lot going on today.
Action packed.
Corey won't admit. Corey don't admit to nothing.
Huh?
That's your biggest fault.
What was I supposed to be admitting?
I don't know. It's just overall your biggest fault.
There he
I think
is.
he's got some nice gray hair. Hope mine turns out like that.
Hey, AJ, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. It'll be just about 3 more minutes, okay? 3 more minutes.
Okay, can't
All right,
wait.
buddy. Hang on for us.
AJ.
Yeah, I know, Johanna. Can you believe that? I don't believe they were happy either. But it's an accident. We didn't do it on purpose.
They worked so around the clock on how did that happen? What? And I was just like, dude, Gary screwed up.
No, I did not.
Yeah, he did.
I'll go back and look at it. I guarantee you the
you
numbers
know
on
what-
my end, because they're still saved. The
You know
numbers
what-
on my end will say 0009898.
You never admit to anything. You never admit.
Yes, I do
Just-
all the time.
No, you don't. You just admit that you uploaded them wrong, buddy.
You can't use my material. Don't use my material on me that I use on you. That's exclusive content.
Exclusive content, like you copyrighted it or something.
Yeah, it's my material. You got to come up with original stuff.
Nothing's original, Gary.
That is true. That's why we call him Silver Fox. Angie, you know him?
She nominated him.
Ooh.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Angie.
Oh, man. I've had this in the wrong setting all along. This is supposed to be the setting it's in. Does that sound any better?
No?
No?
I could tell a difference, yeah.
I was going to call him stupid. I can't, though. Austin.
Why? Oh,
Because
you
when I
recorded-
record commercials, I had to record in a
You've been-
different setting.
You've been doing that for 2 days now.
Yeah, I have.
That's what's been lacking in this radio program. It's been that. Now we're gonna get radio professionalism.
Now
for
you're going to
next-
get a quality
yeah,
broadcast.
for
Yeah.
the next 40 minutes.
Oh, hey, listen. Can you put a post up about licking? No, not about licking. Just about.
When
Does
Luke Bryan-
anybody who wants Luke Bryan tickets tomorrow? Okay, and it's available between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. There's a big difference between this sound and that other sound I just had.
Can you still hear my headphones bleed through?
Don't blame that on me.
Don't
Don't blame that on me. Don't blame that on me.
All right, I'm making it right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You can blow out both those songs.
Corey, yes, I am. I knew you're right there over my shoulder. I feel it. I feel your breath, and I'm 1,500 miles away. I can feel your breath on me.
So we're connected for the power couple.
Froggy 981.
We're just reading some comments on the Tracy's Collision Cam. I think it was Angie. Angie nominated this week's Why Am I Still Single feature.
Yeah, it's her brother.
Oh, it's her brother.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She said we call him the Silver Fox. That's what she said about her brother?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
I get it, though. I saw that guy. Like, he got... And gray is in, I think. I mean, isn't it? Like, what do you... Ladies, when you see a guy, a gray-haired guy, not like we got a guy, we call him Silverback around the radio station, because he got it in a weird spot. Like, it's concentrated, that gray is, like, just on the bottom rim, and then everything else is black. He looks like a Silverback. But not our guy this week, AJ. It's evenly distributed all the way through his hair, and it looks fantastic. AJ, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm a little thrown off because you look distinguished on the top part, but then I see you got a tattoo on your. Oh, you are tatted up a little bit, ain't you? What do you got going on there?
Well, I got some roses for my girls on my right arm, and then I got a new tattoo. I got a phoenix on my left arm.
Dang,
I
you
love
got
'em.
you got any more anywhere else? Or was it just on the arms?
No, not yet. But this summer I'm gonna probably finish my right arm off. So
Yeah. So tell us about yourself. You're 38 and divorced. You got a couple of daughters. What else can you tell us about you?
So 38, two daughters that I love. Helped coach my youngest daughter's basketball team. I'm a small town kid. Grew out a little bit of west of Columbus, Nebraska. Got divorced last year that I didn't expect, but you know it happens to everyone.
Oh man, God, those are the worst when you don't see it coming.
Yep.
Blindside.
So, yep. So this last year, I kind of changed myself and worked on myself quite a bit, and then I want to get out there and meet. The dating websites are a little out of control, I think, but a lot of people just don't want to have conversations anymore. I don't think.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's a waste of time. Who does that?
I would imagine 38 and where do you live? Do you want to say the town or is it just a small? Are you close to Lincoln or no?
So I live in Gretna. So
You're in Gretna. Okay.
Yep.
And 38 and it's just not that like what are you finding out there? Is it just kind of slim?
Well, we can go on the website and stuff like that, but actually having conversations, like I want to get to know you before I ask you on a date, just little basic stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some women will, but some women just like, hey, what do you do? I've had a lot of people to me. It's like, hey, what do you do for a career? I'm like, well, I'm an electrician, this and that. And like automatically delete me or just don't ever talk to me. Like
Get
ghosting and
outta
everything like
here.
that.
Because they think it's a nerdy thing or what?
I don't know. I would love to know, but
I don't know that they know that electricians make a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
You know, some women may think, oh, electrician, I want a doctor or something. But you know what,
Weirdo.
though? You want those weeded out anyway, AJ. You don't want to talk to those girls anyway.
absolutely.
I
So they're probably
instantly go to like, he's handy.
Yeah.
He's handy around the house. That's a plus for me.
Yeah.
He makes sparks fly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, AJ.
no, you're good.
Hey, so take me back to when I'm just curious, just how because people operate differently. But when you got divorced, how long did you do a lot of reflection, or did you? Because some people will like jump right back in and start dating, like they're not comfortable being alone. How did you handle that?
So what I did for myself, it was pretty dark in the beginning for the last, probably the first 3-4 months. Well, then I started working on myself a lot more.
Yeah.
So fitness, I work out 5 to 6 days a week.
Whoa.
I got an audiobooks, a lot of audiobooks, just I started going randomly one morning. I woke up and wanted to go back to church. So I started going to church. So I go to Life Church in Elkhorn. It's a great church. If anyone wants to go there. And then just focusing more on myself.
Yeah.
I think a lot of couples these days that are in a bad relationship, they always try to focus on the kids and all that, but you do have to have your own time and you got to figure yourself out a little bit and change and grow together, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, whenever I hear somebody, I don't feel this way anymore, but when somebody in my past, when they would say, if I'm not, I can't be good for you if I'm not comfortable with myself, or if I don't have myself figured out, then I'm not going to be a good partner. In the past, I would think, well, that's a cop-out, but it really isn't. Like you have got to be comfortable with yourself and know yourself before you can really contribute to a relationship. And I think that's awesome that you did that you took that time, and it sounds like you're ready to put yourself out there. Can I ask what you're looking for? Do you know?
So I'm looking for a woman that's always going to grow, work on herself, wants to push me while I push her in life. Someone that's into fitness. I think my new thing now is I want to go hiking. I want to do concerts together. I would like to focus on being a couple. I have kids too, so that has to kind of play into effect too, that if you have kids, if they have kids, that is fine, but we have to work together and actually have your own time. I think the next time around, I want someone to actually every week or every other week, we go on a date night. We do little stuff like that because I think that really builds on a relationship. And I think a lot of people let that go.
Yeah.
And you just got to keep working on dating each other, really.
It's hard for me to even, I'm so glad that we have you on the show and you're going to be on Thursday, but just based on the comments that we're getting on the cam, we're not going to have a hard time finding a girl for you. I don't believe. Like, it's hard for me to believe that you even, we're having you on the show, because there's not, when you get into your age bracket, there's just not a lot out. There's a lot of junk out there,
I've been talking to so many women. We had a huge response for you, AJ, but all great women. I have someone though that I think is going to be an amazing match. I'm really excited for this one.
Perfect.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Thursday, you'll join the show. You'll be blindfolded. We also have got an opportunity for women to steal you away if you want that. But we'll wait until Thursday to see what happens there. So thank you for your time, though, and we'll see you back here in just a couple of days, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, AJ.
Right,
That's AJ, our feature bachelor for Why Am I Still Single with Michael Tischulers, coming up on Thursday morning.
Gary and Johanna.
Every morning.
Morning 6 to 10.
Every day on my way to work.
On Facebook, YouTube.
Everywhere.
And on the Nebraska.
See how much that delay is? Like when
Yeah,
I hit that.
that's
You
bad.
can see me hitting the button,
Oh,
right?
I'm right above your shoulder, bro.
Kristen, Todd and Kristen are doing amazing. I just got an update recently, and they are going strong.
Look at that. Probably
They're a power couple. They're like, if I had to go bachelor, like, what's the one firefighter?
Ryan and Trista?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. I would put them in that category, too. And he gives off Tim McGraw vibes, so I always go like Tim McGraw, Faith Hill.
I like it.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites, too, Kristen.
You better not call in sick tomorrow, Gary. We really
I'm
need
here.
you.
What am I supposed to do?
We really need you.
work. I live in the place I work. I can't even escape it.
What if you can't get out of bed because of them rolling waves coming at you?
Oh,
Atmospheric waves.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will call in sick.
We'll have to lug that microphone over to your bed.
Would you want that?
Put it like a little drop-down microphone.
Would you get a 12-pack?
Why you gotta go there, buddy? Why you gotta go there?
Wish I could tell people that story, but I would not do that to you.
It's just a wild time in Nevada.
Oh, yeah, I need to grab some stickers. I may do that, Tiff. We also got to get there's a guy that listens up in Malcolm that's got a baseball facility. He wants to hang banners in it.
What are you talking about? Hang banners in a Malcolm baseball facility?
Yeah, because he's huge. He's a huge fan of the show and of the radio station. Imagine all the kids and all the moms and dads and stuff when they go in there and see that and their banners in there.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
we
Gotta think like a program
we
director.
gotta get banners up in here. You're saying banners is the thing to do?
Well, yeah, banners is better than no banners, ain't it? What else we got?
Did they ever send you banners to the wherever you live?
Nobody sent me nothing.
I thought they were
Except
gonna send
St.
you-
Jude sent me something. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's they're excited to work with you.
I've worked with them for 20 years.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got the bells.
Yeah, I got bells.
That's next week.
Corey, get working on duck races next year.
Yeah. working out.
He didn't even want to talk about it.
I did not say that.
Huh?
I didn't say that.
Why do you take offense to me saying that?
Take offense?
I was trying to create conversation. You're like, well, I didn't even win. I only won the heat.
Well, because you were like, yeah, you won the duck race. I'm
I
like,
know.
well,
I was happy for you,
Yeah,
but
I
then
know.
you were not happy for yourself. Like,
Well, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Once you win the first heat, and okay, there's a little bit. You got to be skilled. That championship round.
you brought that stupid quacker with you.
Yeah, that made me win the first round, but the second round, I mean, you're dealing with people that train their ducks, man. I mean, Avoca's got it going on.
Oh, claiming they're number one. They ain't number one. Corey, I'm so tired of this fake claiming business.
I know. What do you do?
Then what do? You know what I mean?
I just don't.
Can you
even-
just claim anything?
Yeah, you pretty much can. You can say
There's
you're
no
number
rules?
one. Well, you can say you're number one, but then all you gotta do is find a demographic where they're
Yeah.
like number one,
Right,
60,
right.
with 65-year-olds.
Yeah, number one.
He looked happy in the picture
Yeah,
that you sent me.
That was what are you talking about? The AJ?
No, Schwabi sent me a picture of you at the duck races.
the duck race.
Hey, for tomorrow, someone's wanting to know if they could do it on a public bus. If we mind if it's not like
Oh
a
my
store.
God, yes. I don't care where it is. He's got a licky for Lukey.
I don't know if you want to tell them that. Then they might back out of it.
No,
We
they're,
have to tell
they're
them at
doing
some
it.
point, Court.
Yeah. They,
That's
the
true,
people are
that's
saying
true.
yes right
all
now.
right, all right.
He had a good time, Schwabi. I don't know what it is. Like he just
I did
can't-
have a good time. I did
Yeah,
not
I'm
say
not saying that you didn't have a good time. You did, but I was just surprised he didn't want to like gloat for a moment that you won the races.
I won the heat, and then I made it to the championship round, and then I got smoked.
That picture that they got of you that they posted,
pretty
it's
rocking.
legit.
Yeah.
It's a good pic.
Yeah, that was
You look like a professional almost.
well, after doing hanging out with guys like
Second year.
Schwabi. Yeah, Schwabi broke me in, and I kind of knew what to expect. And
I'm surprised Schwabi came back around to you because, like, when you first came to Lincoln, you were really kind of weird, and nobody wanted to hang around you. And Schwabi
because
said,
of the
"Well,
things
I'll
you would say,
No.
things you would say and
Schwabi
put out
says-
there.
Schwabi said, "I'll hang out with you." And so you guys went to the duck races, and then I think it seemed great. But then you started to ghost him or something a little
No.
bit.
We went to a Lincoln Stars game. That was
But
good.
then I know, but then it came back around. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I took him to a Huskers basketball game. We did that, and we had this crazy time with this old lady. I should older, an aging female.
It's fine.
Uh,
you say old lady.
At one of the local establishments here in town, and he was just, I don't know. It's just funny. He just he's got that personality of like asking people if they've ever heard of Gary Greenwood, and
That's you. First
no,
of
that's
all.
what
And secondly,
he said.
He just said what changed was you brought the wife came to town. She got on the way, man. She
No.
C-blocked him. Yeah, she did.
No, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think
you're
so.
whipped.
No, I was just
we're booked
We've all
tomorrow.
seen it.
booked. We're booked already. We got
Yep,
Nice.
that's good.
Awesome things.
Carol, the ex-wife and Schwabi have hung out. They've had some encounters. One at your going away party, the duck races, and then I think there was another experience. They get along. Yeah.
What's next? What's next at the radio station? Like, what do we got? I know we have St. Jude next week.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What
what's
else are you
next?
guys going to come? Well, you're in these top secret meetings.
I can't be telling you these top secret meetings.
Well, you can tell us whether or not there's something excited coming.
Let's see.
Nothing?
Well, so the other thing too is now we have these department head meetings, and I think now they're going to be at restaurants. So these
Get out of here! You're getting free food out of the deal.
Free food out of the deal. Oh, here's some good gossip, I guess, or some his top secret. Bread day. Bread day is no more.
What?
Bread day. You know?
Why? What happened?
It's a long story.
You're kidding.
You know?
That was our last
Some of that
one
bread
we
was
had.
hard, though.
Yeah,
some of that bread
was-
was really hard.
Some of it was tough, yeah, but some of it was great.
Yeah.
But our connection has
Cut ties?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So bread day's out. That
That's
was usually on
unfortunate.
Tuesday. That would be today. Today would be a bread day.
Dang.
It's
yeah.
good for you, though, isn't it? That
Yeah,
it's
it
no longer.
is. Yeah.
Because
Popcorn
you,
out there.
I know there's a lot of popcorn. I ate some
there's
of it.
always been popcorn out there.
Big old bag.
What days are St. Jude next week?
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
So no morning show Wednesday, Thursday? Okay. Wednesday, Thursday. Got it.
What other big deals going on with the radio station? We're going to get really excited here in a couple weeks when Gary returns to Nebraska. Probably going to have
I want some more excitement.
have some
I
type
know
of
that's
campaign. Some campaign of some.
I just would appreciate maybe you can talk to Amy, front desk Amy, about put it up on the TV.
Yeah, on the TV.
Gary's back.
Gary's in Nebraska. Be sure to say hi.
Yeah, make sure to say hi.
What else?
No, I'm just playing. People are busy. I don't care. I don't know if I'd come by and say hi to me if I were there.
You don't go say hi to anybody that. This is what happens when
That's
you don't.
not true.
You don't communicate with people around here. So I mean, of course
That's not true.
Okay.
I went upstairs. I said hi to Amy.
Okay.
I talked to Earrings. I talked to Lori. I talked to front desk Amy. I talked to Austin. I went to see Jack Mitchell, but he had a colonoscopy, so I couldn't talk to him.
Gosh, old people issues.
Mm-hmm. Jill Bone.
Are you guys tight?
No, she did not say hi.
How about the
A little
other
surprised by it.
on-air staff over at B103?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man,
Nothing.
rough.
Matter of fact, I had some people walking by. They could see me out of the corner of their eye. They act like they couldn't see me. Kept
Yeah,
on
they
walking.
turned away.
No, it's weird.
I know the feeling. That's what I do with you. That's what I would probably do.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
So-
it's all right. It don't bother me none.
So what are we gonna do when you come back here in a couple weeks?
I'm not doing nothing with you, probably.
What?
No, you'll come in there and sit down and talk like about nothing for a while, like you used to do, like
Yeah.
old times.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
Tentatively, a Tuesday through Friday.
Oh,
But
wow.
it just
That's
kind
a
of
big
depends.
time,
It's,
a big
it's up in
time.
the air. Yeah, I don't know for sure yet. Kind of depends.
That's next week. That's in 2 weeks.
No, it's the
Yeah,
week after St. Jude.
Okay.
Yeah, next Wednesday, Thursday, St. Jude, guys.
Do we get our shirts? Are they here?
I don't know.
I saw the promo for 'em. All the country stars wearing them.
What else is shaking in the world?
We get the windows fixed yet?
No, we're not gonna do that until March.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. That was the other. Not to totally change it, but you think Penthouse Amy would let me park my truck out front of the station and with a for sale sign on it?
Are you selling it?
I think so, man. Have you seen a
Why?
picture of it?
No, you've talked about this truck forever, but I've never seen it. What do you think you can get out of it?
I don't know, man. Some people. Check this out. Let's see if this works.
I don't think she would let you do that.
Here, can you see it in this thing?
Oh man, that's a cool truck. What's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Oh, there's something wrong with it.
What is that?
I know you're trying
That's
to
my truck.
promote selling it right now. There's
Oh,
something wrong
that's
with
your
it.
current truck?
Yeah.
It's a cool truck. I've seen it out in action.
Seen
It
it.
drives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a cool truck.
Does it leak oil?
Oh,
Oh,
now I
let me
screwed
fix
my-
your cam.
It leaks oil, don't it?
Oh well, of course. Why would it not?
How much you want for it? $1,000?
I think man, I don't really know.
That kind of truck, man. If it's in good shape, you get some money.
I
out
know.
of it.
Yeah,
I,
it's cool.
Some say the word 5K has been tossed around,
Mm.
but I think that's a
5K.
little high. I'd be.
Would you do it as a radio promotion? Can we give it away?
Give it away? What about all your marketplace nonsense?
Head over to
What about
Facebook.
it?
Facebook.com/Froggy981.
If you missed the announcement, Riley Green is coming to the Nebraska State Fair. We announced it here about 30 minutes ago. You can find out all the details by going to our website, froggy981.com. And while you're there, learn about our fishing trip that we have.
Oh,
Ballard's
yes.
Resort, Lake of the Woods.
mm-hmm.
Corey is your host.
A week of paradise.
And your ex-wife, she does not want to be with you. That over that
She
span.
would go.
Is she going
would-
or no? She's not though, is she?
I don't think she's gonna go.
Is it only you, or is there anybody else going from the radio station?
Well, we're kind of working on another deal, bringing in on a music artist.
Okay, now we
Yeah.
talked about that not long
Yeah.
ago. I knew that you were talking about doing that. Are
Yeah.
we getting anywhere with that?
Well, you would think, but we got maybe some scheduling conflicts. So this is like we're waiting for some other issues to resolve. And I mean, they want to go. They want to go, but this is also in the peak of touring, so they're going to be losing money by not playing these shows. But they could also go fishing, in which they absolutely love fishing. And this guy has wrote songs for people that we play on the radio. He's got his own
Get
songs.
out of here.
Yeah, he's kind of a. I'm impressed that he's interested, that he'll waste time with us. Really,
Not waste time. This is an amazing trip, man.
Well, but for the station, but yeah,
You're right. Yeah,
But they're fans of fishing,
Well-
and they checked out the website. I mean, these guys, they're based out of Nashville, and when they're on tour, they go fishing, and they sometimes schedule their tours around fishing spots. They saw the website, they saw what Ballards has to offer, and they were like, "We are on board, but we might be playing shows in Alabama."
part of the problem about routing with
Yes.
that is where this is. Like there are no
right.
towns.
Yeah.
There really is
No.
nothing up there.
Yeah, you're right there on the Canadian border. They were asking
Yeah.
if they need a Canadian passport, which you don't.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Wow.
Yeah.
This is that idea that Penthouse Amy was she was really proud of you.
Yeah, a lot of
because
people
it.
are. If we could pull it off, it's going to be great. But
Yeah.
we should have planned this like almost last year. But I think
Well-
whoever you pick, they're going to go where their shows are. And I mean, this guy's he's playing multiple shows, and he's
Right,
actually
yeah.
playing Ralston. Possibly, I don't want to say who it is because it might not work out. And then you have to just fish with me, which is fine.
Yeah, because it really isn't about, I mean, you are the host and everything, but it really is about you will have, if you love fishing, or maybe you don't even know a lot about it, but it sounds like fun, you'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of whether or not Corey is the host. But I think in the future, like if we can
Yeah.
promote the fact that it'll be
Yes.
you and a country artist
Yeah.
that's going on this trip, like, oh my God.
Just even if they just played a couple campfire songs, right?
Well, that's it. Yeah,
right,
they don't
you
have to
know?
put on a concert
No,
or anything.
and-
They're going to go fishing. And listen, most of the day it's 8
Yeah.
hours. It's 8 hours of fishing for 3 days. It's guided, and
Yeah.
the guides will take you out to the trophy walleye. You're right. Then you come back, you have dinner, and then people sit around campfire and have some
Yeah.
drinks. And you just grab a guitar and
Yeah.
sing a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's a great idea.
back and forth on that. And yeah. And even if this one doesn't work out, I mean, this would be the crown jewel. But if afterwards we find somebody else, you know, I'm sure somebody down at O Street singing on the street corner.
Oh, we'll find somebody. It was probably like the top fishing trip that I've ever gone on. And I
Nice.
grew up fishing like down in Missouri. Partly because they really like when we say it's trophy walleye, it is the largest walleyes I've ever caught in my life. Like they're massive, and they put you right in it. They even bait your hook. Like I don't like leeches. I don't like touching them. I don't like worms. I'm not embarrassed to say that. Now I'll pull one in half to save $1. Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
But I don't like the way they feel on my fingers. So what I do is if I got a bite or something and I didn't catch it, I'll bring my little hook and I'll swing it over to the guide
Yeah.
right there on the boat, and he'll bait it up, and it's amazing, man.
And
They do
The
everything.
gutting and the flaying. I mean, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, they'll package it, and then when you come home, you'll have fish that you'll actually bring home with you that you can enjoy. And walleye is some of the best eating fish that you can have. But
Yeah.
it really is a great trip. If you want to find out more, go to our website, froggy981.com. But just quickly, it involves a deluxe motor coach there and back. You'll stay at the lodge, Ballards Resort, so it includes lodging, it includes all of your meals. It also includes like lunches, and if they can, weather permitting, they'll do like a lunch, a shore lunch, where you'll take the fish that you caught that morning and they'll cook it on the shore for you. And there's some other things included in it as well, including the bait and all of that stuff. The cost for the guide, it's all included. So you can go to our website to find out more. But just so you know, I don't know, when did we start talking about this? A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
It will sell out. So do not wait until the very end to try to get in on this. If you want to find out more for our big fishing trip up to Ballards Resort, head to froggy981.com.
The only morning show in my life.
Jerry and Johanna.
I listen all morning.
You ever do this as I'm talking? I'm trying to recall. What is the name of the trip?
Oh, walleye
Walleye
connection.
connection.
Walleye Connection.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it.
That's what I was telling you earlier this morning. Out of body experience.
I didn't have an out our experience.
Well, you know what I'm saying. It's not an out of body like a spiritual thing. It's more of like a, like what? trying to recall while you're talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Walk, talk,
Yeah.
chew bubblegum.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Man, yeah, Toby Keith passing away.
I know a guy, Toby Keith, age of 62. It's too young.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what his most popular song ever was. You think it should have been a cowboy?
I don't know. Courtesy of Red, White, and Blue.
Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, yeah. I mean, that was...
Let's see here. I'm trying to think of songs that... Because it's one thing to be an artist to have, like, a number one hit. Like, that's a huge accomplishment. And he's had multiple. But it's also one thing to have a song that's, like, that you'll hear on the radio by, until the... 30 years from now,
Yeah.
And he's, that should have been a cowboy.
Name at the top of your list. Yeah. You with liberty started shaking the fist.
Yeah. That's the other thing, too. You'll always hear that song on 4th of July, right? Like,
right, yeah,
Memorial Day weekend, like, that song will be the tribal beat.
What is Toby Keith's biggest hits? Well, it doesn't really say.
It doesn't. I looked it up too.
Yeah, like it just goes on a list of. As Good as I Once Was. I love
that
bar.
I think. Remember Red Solo Cup when that came out? Oh my god!
Oh, Red Solo Cup. I forgot about that one.
Gosh. When that came out, that was probably one of the most requested songs I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah. There's a lot of radio stations that did parodies of that. It was real easy to parody.
I think I Love This Bar I think that's gonna withstand the test of time. And Beer for My Horses, of course, with Willie. Like, you match up with Willie, but
American Soldier, that's right, Christine. I forgot about that one.
Bust that out every Memorial
Who's That
Day.
Man? Yep.
But then there's also the funny stuff. Like, did he do Beer Run? He did a cover of maybe Beer Run, and then I'll Never Smoke Weed with Willie again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about number one. My, oh, my. What I think, what I thought, what I dim, ba-da-dim, ba-da-dee. I like talking about you usually. But occasionally, I want to talk about me.
It's 2 girls and 1 guy, by the way, for tomorrow.
2 girls and a guy. I guarantee 2 girls get licky.
We got a live read coming up here.
I see that. I know which one it is. You already told me. Well, you already told me.
850.
Wendy's.
Okay.
You already forgot.
No,
that's not PD. That's not
there's
PD
3.
material.
Do you know the one that's coming up later this afternoon?
Why would I?
Well, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at that one, not this one. That one.
I like talking about you usually. Oh. Okay.
We should have dragged and dropped some Toby in the machine.
Oh.
Zane. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't, being the
Well,
music
you're in
director.
control of the control thing. I didn't want to grab it from you.
I figure you do it for your show. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
figured you
some.
would.
I'll take some.
Okay.
Schwabi, I don't know yet.
What's Robbie asking?
With the Mercado specialist. He all about that special, man. He knows.
One of the first, I didn't know who Schwabi was, and then he started talking about the grain report one time on the chat. I was like, who is this listener? Like, what's the Mercado special?
He's legit, man.
And
He's not joking.
No,
That's for real.
No, I don't know. And then he's also this guy. He's the creator of this.
He created that.
What's that?
It's been a while since I didn't.
Why did I give you credit for that?
What is that?
It's a Gary's picture with an X over it.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Zane, are you real? Zane Marks, very good on all vegetables. Oh, Zane's seasoning.
Zane's
Wait a minute,
Caroline's.
is this spam?
Let me see. Oh yeah, let me.
It is, Pam.
It is crazy.
Chef Zane, Susie Sue Chef.
I love
Sous
it.
Chef. Susie Sue Chef.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're real people from Lincoln.
Maybe.
Are you guys Zane?
They're
Are you
talking
from
about
Lincoln?
Mercado. Very good on the vegetables.
You're good on the meat, my man. Italian
He's from-
heritage beef raised
Oh
on
my
family
God.
ranches throughout the Midwest.
What's the Mercado Friday special?
I tell you what, you really like that.
What in the heck?
That's good. That's good.
You surprise me. What makes you laugh and not? Oh, he from North Carolina.
Yeah, that's
Are you
where they
real?
They got the good seasonings. Come on,
You
Zane
ain't
Marks.
watching. Yeah, you ain't watching, my man.
You don't know. You don't know. Very good on all vegetables.
Well, if it's good on vegetables, I may try it.
Send some of that seasoning over here to 4343 O Street.
Turn it up.
Since TV isn't an option for them, join them on the Tracy's Collision Cam. It's live and it's on Facebook. Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Thanks for catching the show today. We had AJ, our guy that's going to be on Why Am I Still Single on Thursday. We had a chance to get to know him a little bit more. We also featured this month's hometown hero. It's a former Husker. If you didn't get a chance to hear the story, keep listening because Corey, I'm sure, is going to make it just an incredible. We call it the Oprah promos.
Oprah special. Yeah.
Good luck with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we got some
it
good
was,
stuff.
Yeah, there should be. I mean, it's just an amazing story about a Husker that had a pulmonary embolism, and just a few weeks ago, and his life was saved by a 911 dispatcher. His wife heard him fall in the middle of the night, called 911, and they calmly walked her through CPR, saved the man's life. So again, we salute that 911 dispatcher and all of them for the amazing work that they do. And his name was Joey. Isn't that correct, Joey?
Joey Mims.
Yeah.
Joey Mims. He is this month's hometown hero with Hometown Hero Appliance Repair. So tomorrow we're giving away Luke Bryan tickets tomorrow with Licky for Lukey. So we're going to have some listeners that are going to be out. This is going to be a challenge. They're going to ask complete strangers to either lick them or can I please lick you? And if they do, even if they don't, as long as they attempt it, they'll have a chance to win Luke Bryan tickets. It's voted on by you. So that'll be tomorrow live on the Tracy's Collision Cam. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Enjoy a bunch of great music coming your way next.
Gary and Johanna.
Yes, finally I'm like awake. I love the morning show.
Morning 6 to 10.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. We are in 504 Food Lion stores in North Carolina. Are we out?
All right. Bye.